I can't believe this beautiful orange sky. It is 9:38 p.m. Great spot. I didn't even make it down to the bike path and I was passing this. And, ooh, it's the back of a cemetery. Man, I had my tent all set up last night and everything, and I noticed that thing, the red light beeping. Thank God. So, yeah, that wasn't a problem. I'm going to finish wrapping this up just in case somebody shows up for work here today, because it's about 5:07 a.m. Hey, you know what? This is the bike path. That's why I rode to the cemetery last night. But right there behind the building, no, nobody showed up for work. Ooh, stopped shopping for this. Albertsons. I went to the natural food store yesterday too, but you know how much I love carrying produce up hills. Apple, orange, sprouts, pear, avocado, banana, cucumber, tomato, carrot. We got some green grapes and some black grapes, some broccoli. This is fun. A baguette. I'll show you what I'm going to do with that later. We got some oatmeal from the bulk and we got some more lentils. So I still have, you know, I got the quinoa, I got like that mashed potatoes, I got 2 ramen noodles, I got the dried mushrooms, I got, you know, the quinoa, I got the seasoning, I got the mayonnaise, the sugar, I got some tea. So, what a beautiful morning. I love being up before the world. Out here in front of Subway, and it's just pretty much me out here. So I got 5,000 feet to do over the next 45 miles. And part of me says I'd love to challenge myself to do that today. But I only got 3 hours of sleep last night. I was up till 4 a.m. I don't know how or why. It's just all the excitement of yesterday and got coffee. So I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Sprout, cucumber, and tomato sandwich. That's for the road. I ate half the grapes, a banana, this pear, and we're gonna have energy. I'm looking forward to eating that. Canadian Memorial Road, here we go. What else here? This is expert route. You see this here. I'm not going to spill off into this. I ride around these bends. I'm actually taking the lane. Ashland, Oregon. Woohoo, they're still going. That was awesome. Hell yeah. Whew. Sprout sandwich. Apple. This is worth its weight. I just don't like eating the skin. I do my cucumbers, I do apples, I can do potatoes, carrots. Not only that, but I can like beets and carrots if I want to cook them or eat them on a salad. So this is a great tool to have out here. Ooh, I wanted to do a food break at 5 miles, and I did 5.22 miles, just under 1,000 feet in about 95 minutes. Not bad. So, 1,000 down, 3 or 4,000 to go, huh? No water. Oh boy. There's water over here though. I'm not gonna stress about this. I know. I knew this was coming. I just I was hoping it wouldn't be this early. That bicycle rack is back in that Goodwill that I did not want to wait an hour for them to open this morning. So let me explain something. I'm not riding 1,500 feet back down there. That thing weighed 3 pounds. It's like as much as my tent. And it was a Bell product, so Bell products, okay? I would rather fabricate my own that weighs 1/3 of that, because I could put something right here in this, right over that, attach it with just little wires, and I could do something that's 1/3 of a pound and support this. But what I'm going to do is get this right. Big problems here is this little plastic in there kind of lost its form. It's crunched down onto this side. But I basically repacked it, so hopefully now it's rigid. And then I wrapped this tape around here to give this a little more seal. That actually is still good. That thread is still holding. But now what happened here is I put the tape here so that this whole thing won't slide down the seat post. So now I have this extra 2 inches. Even if it starts to sag again like it was just back there, hopefully it'll still stay off the tire. And down the road, we're going to figure out how to reform this or secure it better. Or maybe I'll just buy a brand new one. But what's going to happen eventually is every piece in there is going to get stuffed in there like Tetris. I do it differently every day. So eventually I'll get it right and I won't have any more problems with it. I know it. I love that thing. It works. We're going to continue to make it work. 11:58. Oh, it's been pretty good. I'm not going to set up the folding chair, but I do want to take a nice little 20-minute break and get a little recharge going. Once those, let that sprout sandwich settle, and I eat the second half. Once those live enzymes from all those fresh vegetables and sprouts start flowing through my bloodstream, we'll put some caffeine and cannabis on top of it. There was like 9 of them. I could only just run and grab the phone and catch the last 2 or 3. That was cool. The only thing I haven't told you yet is I gotta go about 3,500 feet minimum till there's proper camp. So that's kind of why I'm trying to push up to 4,000 today, because I think I've road camped for like the last 4 nights, or even could be, God, 5. I'm not gonna waste time looking back now, but so I'm kind of tired of the road camping. I want a proper campsite, you know. Ooh, I was worried an hour ago when I dipped this in the stream because it was still like 70 in the sun. But got my wet hooded sun shirt. I love you, sun shirt. Alright, these opportunities of time it takes me to catch my breath. This was actually kind of something that I could have done better to begin with. So, I'll take blame for this, but this little guy decided to break here. But it's a Velcro strap, so got it back on there. The condition of that strap tells me it ain't gonna last too much longer. That was a little more than we wanted to see at the moment, but that's just slow and smooth is what we're looking for. This is one of the best performances of my life. Let's see. Now I got a rock in my shoe. And it's beautiful out here. There's my path. Oh, I'm loving this. Here where I just shot that last clip, and 2 cool things. This is a first. I tucked the pedal under the guardrail. My bike is actually kind of leaning that way, and the pedal is preventing it from falling over. But, no, don't, please. Okay, this little ball of yarn is a little gift from the universe. Let me tell you something. That's a lot lighter than that piece of Bell rear rack. And when time comes for me to reinforce this bad boy, which is really soon, it's gonna be this ball of yarn right here. Oh, I got a gray one too. Should we go with the gray or the blue? What do you think? There's a gray one. Kind of got more gray on me this trip. Oh, this is a bit softer. Maybe we should make a shirt out of this. We're going with the blue. I don't know. Honestly, I can't even rest. I've got so much energy. I'm just pacing back and forth here in the shade. I don't know why I don't just get on the bike and ride. Oh, I can't see what's around the corner. I'm just expecting it to be another steepy. Ooh, not bad. Ooh, not bad. See, now after all that, this is effortless. This is a stroll in the park. I just finished my bottle of water. Look at the beautiful butterflies. And I could use another wet shirt. And I just happened to notice I got water over here. So I'm going to go down and hit this stream. We're high up here. This is good stuff. Let me tell you, you don't want wet shoes out here. Went down there, it was worth it, totally. But I did get a little bit of, you see a little wet spot in the back, so I got about maybe 10% water damage in that shoe. So I'm just letting my sock dry and see if I can, let as much of that moisture out in there as possible, just dry for 5 or 10 minutes, because I have these amazing socks, and they're called merino wool, and they don't smell. You can literally, I wash them, hand wash them every 2 days, sometimes every day, depending on, but they just don't smell. It's amazing. You could wear them for a week straight and sweat in them and they still don't stink. So the only thing that I've ever seen that beats a pair of these socks is a wet shoe. Because once your shoe gets wet and then you put it back on and wear it, and then it really soaks in there and you get all that nastiness you just throw them away. So these are pretty much brand new shoes for this trip. I don't want them ruined yet. I don't want them stinking up everything, because as soon as that happens, they're gone. We got another ridge line. Look at where that car comes out. Oh, he's all the way up there. Okay. It's all good. I feel like a piece of Pittsburgh steel once again. You know what happens when I go around this curve? More up. Oh, yep, told you. And another ridge line. It's time, 2 p.m. Crushed it, 5 solid hours. It's time for a full stop and set my chair, take a break up there around that corner. 7 miles, 700 feet to the secret spot. So given what we've already done, no steepies. And if there are, very, very littles. Maybe a little energy, a little hydration, a little less weight for this last couple miles. Oh my God. It's just always incredible. Oh. Oh my God. Oh boy, raisin, date, and walnut snack. Boy, these have been so awesome to have. Now since I have so few, I've just been sparingly used them, because if I want to buy more, I'm taking on like another pound of weight. But I have 123 feet up. I am at my high point here, and I have 6 miles to go. 600 feet down, there's a campsite at the quarry there where he pointed out. So it's so amazing. It's almost overwhelming. The birds, the flowers, the bees, the smell in the air, the sunshine, it's the dopamine producing, elements to this exercise. It's the fresh air, just my God, it's that's the best you could describe it. It's like it's just this natural high that's so far it's almost overwhelming. I'm exhausted. This is just incredible. It loops all the way down to there in this grand big circle around this canyon or valley or whatever you call it. I can't, but what do we have here? Hello, beautiful. Well, I wanted to do 4,000 feet today, but you know what? I'm happy. I feel like a champion. I did 3,824, 19.1 miles. That was my 9 to 5:30. It's 6:30 now. Tent set, dinner's on. I'm chilling. I'm done for the day. This is it. I am so thrilled. Today was the best day of my life. I truly feel like a champion. It's overwhelming. I cannot believe how good this has turned out. You got bad days, and you can have one of the worst days of your life. It could be immediately followed by the best day. So, half of that is because it's the present day. You come out here, you want to stay in the present. But this is a nice little campsite. We'll explore tomorrow. I'd be careful filming out here, naked people walking around. It's actually just like these kind of weird old guys that you don't want to see. Like the ones in the gym who don't know how to use a towel. Like, all right, anyway, I don't know. Oh, crap. Jeez. We're gonna wrap this up. I think that ride up Dead Indian Memorial Road deserves its own video. What a blast! 3,900 feet. You can see it on that screenshot I just loaded. What I did was I just from here to Ashland. So up is down and down is up there. So what you see on that that says 3,850 feet down. That's what I came up. But today, we have another great ride ahead of us, Big Elk Road, but we're over 15 minutes here just for that ride alone. And again, that was probably that was no doubt the best performance of my life, and it's probably overall the best day of riding that I've ever experienced. And I expect to top that multiple times on this journey this summer. So, what a good one. I'm so glad I could share this with you.